It was some event outside.
We was outside.
We was outside. Yeah.
Do they know? How they don't know like I know? Yeah. Do they know?
What's up, YouTube? Ooh, I feel like I had to burp. Okay.
You know, you got we're in the cut.
So, welcome back to our channel. We're back again.
Bonnets on deck.
Facts. And if you're new here, you're gonna love it here. So we're gonna get right into it. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do a story time. We're gonna do a story time.
About what?
About how we met. So I always feel like when people ask us this, I never know exactly where to start.
I do.
Alright, so you started.
We met in Buff State. Yeah, that don't know. It's a college, you know.
Not for those who don't know, it's a college.
Like, yeah, we met in Buff State though.
Okay.
We met at a spring. Technically, I would say Spring Fest.
We didn't meet at Spring Fest.
I said we
We
met.
didn't meet at Spring Fest. No, see, this is where it always like gets.
Okay, we met.
Did not
we didn't meet
meet
at Spring Fest. I'm
Fest.
saying okay, but the reason we met was because of Spring Fest. That's what I'm saying. We met because of Spring Fest. Because
that's not the reason we met.
yeah,
maybe that's the reason
why
you...
I came to
okay,
school. So
let's go right back because he always says that, and I'm like, we did not meet at Spring Fest. Let's go all the way back.
Right.
Boom.
I went to Buff State because they was having a Spring Fest that year, and that year was the year when A Boogie was coming up. Before A Boogie, blew up, us A Boogie was on his DTB, Jungle. When he dropped his first album, the first mixtape, the Artist. So that was when he was with Plug and stuff. Yeah, when he dropped that. So I was like, yeah, and I gotta go see him. I was like, and it was for the low. So I was like, yeah, you already know, come on, I ain't gonna sleep, can't miss that out. So he was like, yeah, we out there. So we went out to Buff State. A couple of my old mans back in the day. He said, yeah, I could pull up, sleep in his dorm and stuff, he was gonna get lit and have fun. Who would have thought?
And it's
how
crazy
that would have ended up.
because he told me originally he was supposed to go to U-Albany.
Yeah, I wasn't going to U-Albany because Future was supposed to be that thing. But I was like,
he came above.
I don't know. So he was like, come to Buff instead.
You see how
so
things
just told
work?
me to go to Buff State that time.
See how things work.
So we went to Buff State, right, Roy?
Right.
You see how things work?
Yeah.
So, alright, so boom. I think the first time I saw you, they was doing, because I think it was like a week where they were just doing like mad events outside. So I think I saw you and some
they
of
was
your
doing the
friends.
outside, I forgot.
Yeah. So
they
was doing some event. Colleges always be doing some
every
event.
day, like
every day
there's a party
there's like
or
a party or some event. So it was some event outside.
We was outside.
We was outside. Yeah.
We was outside too.
We was outside too, supposedly. So we was outside. We was outside, and I saw at the time one of his friends that he was like visiting was also like a mutual, I'll say acquaintance because I'll be careful with that friend word, but a mutual acquaintance of mine. So I saw him, so he was like, oh, what's up, da 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 da, and he was with them. So that's the first time I saw them. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna stop by your dorm later to say what's up, and I'm gonna bring them. So I was like, all right, copy, cool, blah blah blah. I was a little late, y'all. So yeah. So I had said really quickly, I was like, oh, the one in the blue, the one in the, I didn't really look though because I was lit. I was real lit. So I was just saying anything, I was playing around, right? So then the other mutual friend was like, oh, I bet we gonna come later to the dorm, right? And say what's up to y'all and the rest of the girls that I was with. So I was like, okay. So they come later, and the other one that I guess I said his color, he shows up, and I already know, like, he's on my body. But he's not trying to be on my body. You know how, niggas just want to, but they ain't gonna get, because I don't play that, you know what I'm saying? I don't play that. So I knew from the top, I'm like, no, it's a no. But then I saw Shorty right here. You know how you see the other friends and you be like, yeah, cause say love, what you trying to do? So he was cute or whatever to me, but I just looked at him. I didn't really talk to him. So the first go round, Royal, stop, please. So the first go round, you know, he came. We didn't really talk. He had talked to my other friend at the time that was my roommate or whatever, and they were just talking. We barely talked that first time, right? Everybody's just chilling because I'm trying to, we barely talked that first time because I'm chilling because I'm just trying to, I'm not trying to do nut tipsiness to myself, right? So I'm not really trying to be involved.
Yeah, and that night we went to
I was acting a little bougie, right? And that night it was like an all-white party, and they was like, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah, we tried to come shoot over with it. So I was like,
no, I was like, no, I'm not coming.
I was like, yo, because you know we was out there for a couple of days, so that we not about to stay and play around. We out.
So they went with my other friends.
So I was like, let her stay, and then we go.
So they went with my other friends. Roy was driving me crazy. So they went with my other friends. So they went with my other friends, and I stayed behind. So if you think of it, some would say, "Oh, that's how we first met," but not too much. So boom. I don't know. They come back, and somehow I don't know how, bro. I don't know how. Somehow we get each other Snapchat, cause you know Snapchat was lit back in the day. It's 2023 though. Like nobody should have a Snapchat right now. Like not to say too much, or not to do too much, but Snapchat, like to have Snapchat right now as an adult, like are you serious? Like you better get on TikTok or Instagram or nothing at all. But Snapchat, come on now. Like are we 5? It's giving 5. But anyway, at that time Snapchat was lit. Like Snapchat was giving TikTok vibes. It was giving Instagram vibes. So we got each other Snapchat somehow. You always get somebody Snapchat somehow. So we got each other Snapchat.
Yeah.
So we just started like talking, like not talking, not like that, because girls always want to say talking to somebody. Not like that. We just started talking like friends, like being friends. All right, we had to get our son under control. Yeah, thank you, baby. Okay, so yeah, so where was I? All right, so Snapchat was really, really lit. It was like back then it was like the it was like how TikTok is right now and Instagram, all that stuff, blah blah blah. So we just started talking on there as friends. We just kept on making jokes because you know I'm from the Bronx, he's from Brooklyn, kind of, because I feel like that's questionable. But no, let me stop. But we kept on making jokes because like I'm gonna take her for the Bronx at all costs, and he's gonna take her for Brooklyn at all costs. So we just kept on cracking jokes, you know, we was just friends. I don't really know how things sped up. Like, how did things speed up?
I don't know. We just kept up. Yeah, we was just talking on Snapchat for a minute, you know, back and forth on Snapchat. And then when you came, I think, home for the break, for like summer break and shit, I was like, yo, love. I was like, let's hang out. You know?
Yeah. So he hit me up and he was like, oh, let's go out. Do you want to come out with me downtown with all of us? And I was like, okay, yeah. Sure. At the time, I had brought a friend, and he always brings it up to this day. And he'd be like, "I told you to come, not her." Because no funny, like you ever bring a friend? No offense, you ever bring a friend? Has this ever happened to anybody else? Have you ever bring a friend or something, and it's like they're just killing the vibe, but you are always a vibe, but they're killing the vibe. So now, like everybody's like, "Why did you bring this person?" That was like what happened. Like this person is not really personable, and it was bringing everybody else down. So now they were like mad at me, and it wouldn't have been the first time that would happen. Like I've experienced that a lot, where I brought this person somewhere and people would be like, why you brought them? And I'm just like, not too much, because I was my friend at the time. So I would be like, not too much on my friend, but I would be thinking it low-key too, like, bro, like, why are you acting like this? Are you trying to, like, why are you doing that? But anyway, that's not part of the story, so let's move on. But basically, look at Ro making noise in the background because you playing with him. But yeah, so basically we met up downtown. We went to the Chick-fil-A, I think on 34th or something. Is it 47? One of them. It's some. No, it wasn't Shake Shack. It was.
You sure?
It was Chick-fil-A because remember,
Oh,
I'm not gonna say no names. We'll call him Elroy because I'm not saying no real names. Elroy had grabbed a piece of one of my chicken tenders, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And I grabbed it back real hard, and he was like, "Oh my god, that's that Bronx grip." So I always remember because it was Chick-fil-A.
you sure? I think it was.
No, it was Chick-fil-A because I also remember like
Yeah, I think it was
far down the
Chick-fil-A,
line when I was pregnant with Roy, I went to that Chick-fil-A and I was like sitting there and I was laughing because I was remembering like I went to that Chick-fil-A and I was like reminiscing.
It was that funny.
Like,
But yeah, that's
all right,
fun, though.
y'all. Like,
Yeah, I think that's how you low key. I think that's how we
yeah.
met.
So that's like, yeah. And then, well, like we've been telling the whole thing. So like, after we went to Chick-fil-A, we ended up going to like, what's that thing?
Nike Town?
Bryant Park. No, we first we went to Nike Town. So let's like backtrack. First we went to Nike. This is the plug when it comes to sneakers. He's always had a love for sneakers. Shout out to his sneaker business, Soulmates, and everything that he got going on. Al Royal, stop! He pinched me. But yeah, and everything that he got going on. Go support him. Go support him. Go support him. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, so we went to Nike Town, and I feel like I don't even be doing that. I have never done that, like where I'm like on a boy's body, like I'm like really trying to talk to them. I've never really done that before, but for some reason that time I was
talking about the weather.
Yeah, I was like, how you like the weather and everything?
Like
I don't even do type of stuff like that. But see, the reason why is because, like, no offense and not in a cocky way, I was so used to always getting what I want when it comes to like guys. I never had to really do too much. They always come to me. They always talk to me. They always want to be around me. So I just kind of feel like it never was like that. Like I never had a time where I was just, being spontaneous and just being like, what's up, shorty? What you trying to do? So he was really acting like nonchalant, like I like, you know what I'm saying? Like he not friendly at all. And it was just like a vibe that I really liked. Like it was mysterious, it was not friendly, and I was just like, yeah, like this is my type of guy. Like I don't really like it when a guy is just like, well, I didn't really like it when guys used to be all up on my body, like be like, especially because I sing, so then that just makes them be extra on my body even more, and I don't like that. I didn't like that. Yeah, I'm the type of person where I only like the person that I want to be on my body. I don't want everybody to want to be on my body. You know what I'm saying? That's not cute to me. So since he was playing it smooth like a smooth criminal, can you guys stop it? Since he was playing it smooth like a smooth criminal, I don't know why. Like I was young and dumb. Like it was mysterious to me. It was cute. It was sexy. So I was like, okay, I want him. All this friend stuff is out the window. I want him now. Like, what's up? I want him. So then, yeah, I was just talking to him. So then we went to Bryant Park. We got to Bryant Park, and I was like, look, it's been all day. That was after Chick-fil-A. That was after Nike Town. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to tell this man right now. Like, I'm not playing. I'm about to be direct. And I'm a very direct person in general. So I was like, I'm not playing no games. Here we go. So we sitting down, right? And you know what he gonna do? You know what he gonna do to me, man? He gonna put his hand on my thigh. So I was like, all right, boom. Perfect way to segue into this. Perfect way. Because do you put your hand on your friend's thighs? Do you do that? Do you put your hand on your friend's thigh?
Nobody's being sexual about it.
I don't think so. But you touched my thigh though. Like, it wasn't my calf. You know what I'm saying? On my ankle like or nothing. Like, no. You know what you was doing. So I'm going to call it out. So I was like, boy, you need to stop playing these games. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, y'all would think I'm crazy. He probably thought I was crazy. But I was like, look, I'm not even trying to play no more games with you. It's been all day. Like, you know what time it is. My mom used to say this thing, like, you know what time it is. So I said that to him. I was like, look, I'm not trying to even play no more games with you. It's been all day. You know what time it is. Like, you know what time it is. Your hand is on my thigh. You know what time it is. So, like, what's the word? And he's like, what are you talking about? So I was like, all right, bet. I'm like, you want to play games? forget it. So he started walking after me, and he was holding my hand, and he was like, no, I'm joking around. So then he started talking to me and everything, and just, you know, we started vibing and whatever. He walked me to the train station. I remember we was catching the train. He walked me to the train station, and he bold, y'all. He bold. This man kissed me. And you know, I'm even bolder, because when we kissed, I bit that lip. Yes, I did. And the friend that I had brought with me at the time is just standing there in the corner watching, talking about, come on, girl, we need to catch our train. Being a hater, being a blocker, when she needed to get her some this naive and get out of my face, ruining what I got going on. But you see, what God has for you, you cannot miss, because now, this July, it'll be 7 years later, we'll be celebrating our anniversary and get married. You can't stop what God got going on. So, almost 7 years later, this going on, got Royal in the back, that's going on. And no, I'm making a joke, I'm trying to make my butt. For real, like, what God has for you, you can't miss. So that's the whole story of how we met. I hope y'all learned something. I hope we made y'all laugh. And I just want to say, like, because we always be praying around as winners, but like, I just want to say I bagged you. Like, I really bagged you. He always likes to say, like, no, I knew what I was doing. I invited you. I knew what I was doing. I wanted you. I had already told so-and-so I wanted you. So I already knew what I was doing when I invited you.
I did.
Speak of peace.
I did. I've been told you that.
No, he told me this afterwards.
God be my witness.
Stop, bro. No. But yeah, he was after the fact, you know, they let you know, they tell you what was going on, and he was like, oh no, he's like, you didn't bag me, I bagged you, I kissed you, I did this with you, I kept asking you to go out after that, what are you talking about? And I was like, no boy, no. I'm kidding, I'm just trying to have high energy, y'all. But
So I bagged you.
No, I bagged you.
Yeah, bro.
I bagged you though.
No, she didn't, bro.
To this day, we've been having this thing since like we first started dating about who bagged who. So y'all let us know in the comments who you feel. Yeah.
I bagged.
Wait, say it more close to the camera.
I bagged, bro.
No, I bagged him.
Alright, you too. We gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, and I know some of y'all are probably gonna be like, why would you want to say that? Like, you're a female. Why would you want to say that? I can say, and let me tell you something. For those who want to get cute, I can say whatever I want to say. Because my man not only loves me, he likes me a lot. And I'm confident in that. So yes, I will joke and I will say whatever I want and say I bagged this man. I will continue to bag this man today, tomorrow, the other year, the year after that. And y'all will mind your business. Thank you.
Hey, stop.
Alright, y'all. So, what we gotta say, babe? Take it out. He over there playing Nerf gun with
That's it, YouTube. We is out of here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to follow. I mean, subscribe. My fault, not follow. It's not IG. Don't forget to subscribe. You heard?
Well, they could follow us on IG.
Yeah, follow IG too. You already know. But I'm gonna have to tune in because I'm gonna have to go. You know, a little guy over there. He think he gonna do this to me?
You wanna do that? So I'ma do that. That's the song?
Yeah, so I'm alright, YouTube. We out of here. Bow.
That's the song.